Hello, everybody. We're back. And I am so excited. Honestly, I am super excited about this whole experience. We've got a brand new rig, brand new location, brand new hardware, and I am just so excited to be hanging out with you all. So, obviously, like always, there is a 20 to 25 second gap between anything I say and anything you people say. So if I don't respond right away, it's not because I'm not paying attention. It's because I'm just catching up. But aside from that, the first game we're going to play as part of today's showcase is New Super Lucky's Tale by popular demand. This game was actually part of last week's streaming showcase, and then after we're done with Lucky's Tale, we're going to move on to some Pokemon Mystery Dungeons, so I thought you all would like to know what to expect today. Now, for those of you who are not familiar, New Super Lucky's Tale is a game developed by Playful Studios and released on a variety of consoles, but the newest version was released on the Switch. Before we hop right in, I just want to give a quick shout out to everybody. Say hello to Friffle Lee, who is new here. Thanks for checking me out. Good to have you. Good to have you world away. Friffle, to answer your question, it's a streaming channel, but we also do games and a whole bunch of other stuff. So it's kind of all over the place. Well, let's give a shout out to Wadoop for being here. For those of you who don't know Wadoop has actually composed a large chunk of the music that's frequently used on this channel, so very talented individual. Strongly recommend their music. Everyone else, you've been here before, you kind of know how this works. I want to say hello and thanks for joining in again. Hopefully we'll have a few more people hop in over time, and other than that, let's get started. Now you may notice my face is on the bottom left, which is new, and the reason for that is I finally have a computer powerful enough to handle this system, which means we shouldn't have any technical issues today. Of course, I don't want to, assume that, but it's definitely off to a better start than it used to be. So, if everybody remembers, we were hanging out on the farm, and here's our protagonist, excited to see us. So, yeah, let's just dive right in. I'm getting used to the new TV that I'm playing this on. My old TV had a serious color display issue. This one has slight latency, but I think I can work around it. The latency is mostly there because I'm using a different capture program. Like I said, there's a whole lot of new here. Hey, Pat. Hey, thanks, Friffle. Glad to have you as part of the audience. The more the merrier. So, yeah, let's just hop into the first world here. We did those worlds, so I'm gonna check out this lighthouse-looking thing on the end. One of the things I really like to do when I'm playing this game, or any game for that matter... Hey, hold on, what's in here? Oh, hi! There's somebody in here. I didn't notice this person last time. But one of the things I like to do is open up questions and answer sessions. So we're gonna try Pungent Paths here. And while I'm doing that, if you guys want to chat with me, part of my favorite thing to do in a stream is to interact with you guys, because it's what makes it that much more fun. So just hit me up, and feel free, of course, to converse amongst yourselves. That's the other thing I have fun with, seeing you guys chat, because once in a while I'll get really involved, and then I'll look up and see you guys have had like this whole conversation. And it's kind of amazing. So this is Pungent Paths. You can't really read the rest because my face is over it. But let's hop in and see what we're up against. Who's this gal? Okay, hang on a second. I'm gonna move my face so it doesn't, like, cover up the entire text. There we go. Now I'm on the other side. Okay. Uh-huh. The garlics? They sent us fleeing from these lands. At least he's not dramatic or anything. Can we all just acknowledge that this is apparently supposed to be a rabbit? So, like, I'm a fox and this is a rabbit. Okay. Oh, alright then. That seems like a fun fun thing. Okay. They say what we'll do together, but I have a feeling I'm going to be doing all the work here. Uh-huh. We ride peasant to glory. Well, that's always a great way to start a conversation. Thanks, Tux. Good to have you. Yeah, I'm very happy with the improvement here. We actually have consistent frame rates, and my computer is not making screaming noises at me the whole time, so that's a big bonus. Okay, so already there's a checkpoint. In theory, the game didn't want me to have to go through that more than once. So this is a top-down level. Remember how I said the camera from world to world likes to change perspectives? Well, this is a top-down course, so with an interesting little maze gimmick that I have to navigate, it looks like. Okay. Whoop! That's the garlic. Wow, it's literally just sentient garlic. I'm squishing sentient garlic. That seems reasonable. So yeah, this is different. Whoop! Oh my! I can't dig through that area, so I actually have to be a little more careful. The goals in each level, for those of you who are not familiar with Lucky's Tale, are always the same. Get to the end of the course. If necessary, defeat the boss. Oop! Don't do that. That's bad. Collect 300 coins and collect all 5 letters. If I can do all of those, then I get 100% completion in the level, so. I mean, you would think that the rabbit wouldn't be afraid of garlic, but apparently it is. Oh, here we go. Here's our first rabbit. Let's, see how we free them. Oh, that ain't it. Maybe if I smack them. That did it. Oh, great. One of those folks. Okay, I don't like this guy. Does anyone else? I mean, the rabbit looks big enough to be able to eat Lucky, that's for sure, but this one doesn't. What is this? What is this guy's problem? And then he just teleports. Okay, so there's 6 of these guys. I gotta find all 6 of them. Hopefully they're not all as obnoxious a jerk as that one, because that one was... That guy was... He was not the kind of person you want to be friends with, it feels like. Alright, let's give this a good smack. So yeah, let's see here. Ooh, hey look, there's the letter Y. So obviously I'm not doing this in like, oh gosh, the expected order. Thanks! Oh gosh. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay, I can safely stand in the middle, it looks like. I have 1 heart left because I'm a klutz, apparently. There's a garlic dude up ahead. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna try to... I'm gonna try to get past this point. These coins will have to wait until another time. There we go. There we go, checkpoint. Alright, let's flatten this guy. Good. And now I can go back for those coins if I really want to. But I don't know if I really want to. So how's everybody's week been? Y'all get to see videos of mine, obviously. Oh gosh, that's terrible. How am I this bad at this? Okay. Hey, wait a minute, that's... Oh my gosh, that was so... That was so not how the game wanted me to do that. Sometimes Friffle people just kind of let me talk. I'm not sure how it's decided, but I respond to what's there, and if nobody says anything, then it's okay. Usually if people don't talk for too long, I assume though that they're getting a little bit bored. And if it comes to that, then sometimes I'll just switch the activity around a little bit. Glad to hear you're well, Shaw. That's good. World away. How about you, Friffle? Since you're the newcomer here, why don't you tell us how your week was? Whoop! Uh-oh. Wow, I did not mean to fall that far. But I salvaged it, so hey, there's that, right? Alright, going up. Going up. Smack. Crash. Bang. sort of bored. Hey, good for you, World Away. Glad to hear you got some stuff done. That's awesome. Me, this is my idea of being productive, like hanging out with you guys. By the way, everybody hearing me well, I assume? Because I haven't heard any complaints about the sound yet, which is new. Okay. What got you bored, Friffle? Hopefully it wasn't me. Oh, that's not supposed to be making that noise. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Right now we're in kind of a slowdown situation, aren't we? Oh, I found another rabbit. Here we go. Let's see if this one's less obnoxious. Good to hear, World Away. Good to hear. Oh, there's a typo in this character's dialogue. We've all have to get used to. I think it's just we all have to get used to. Well, at least this one's less obnoxious. Oh, a little fourth wall breaking there. No, Pat, you can't. I will not be able to respond to anything you say. I can only handle one chat room at a time. Thanks, Wadoop. Good to hear. Good to hear. Oh, so we can blame this guy for knowing that I exist. And come to think of it, I do remember seeing a rabbit in that level. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. I know I promised y'all I would get a Discord server started soon, and I have not managed to do that. There are reasons for that I will not get into right now. But hopefully in May, we'll finally have it active. Alright. We got a bit of a frame drop here. Okay, well, I walked right into that, so I don't know what I was expecting. Let's grab this dude, and... Woo! Alright, smack that guy. Kick him. Alright, that guy I can't do anything about yet. It's funny, my hitbox hit him, but it wasn't enough to quite do the trick. Ah, here's another rabbit. What a pleasant peasant. Y'all can put that on the lore channel if you like. It doesn't look like it either. Your legs don't even touch the ground. Huh. Yeah, I can understand that. I don't know, Friffle. I think that was just a creative decision. I'll head there after I've managed to get the other 3 of you. So, it's kind of this interesting little maze rescue mission we've got going on. I've almost got 300 coins, and that'll get me 2 out of 4 pages. This is one of those levels where I'm like, I wonder if I'll actually get full completion. Whoop! Oh, there's another rabbit. Ooh, gosh, I'm really clumsy today. You thought I would be taller. Well, sorry. Y'all notice in the cutscene, because I just got myself roasted, Lucky's covered in ash? That's not a color issue. He just looks like that now. I just got here, but he's already decided to move on, huh? Alright. So, now Lucky's back to normal, but if I get hit by another one of these flame things... The fox's goose is cooked, so I gotta be more cautious. Whew, there we go. I don't know. Wow, I forgot about those. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Whew. Okay, could there be a checkpoint somewhere here, please? Uh-oh. Okay, there's a checkpoint. Good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, dang. This is hard. And I still managed to get them all. Woo! But not without serious risk to life and limb. Okay. So, we got the C, the Y, we've got the 300 coin bonus, we've got one of the mystery pages, and there's another rabbit. Boom! It was a close one, thank you. You're right. I don't know why everybody's calling me peasant. You'd think there'd be another name. Okay. No, not really, but that might be because this whole thing is timed. Okay, this feels like especially true in case of COVID-19. Just saying. Yeah, okay, I've been there, but I'm not having that feeling right now. This guy, I'm a little concerned for this guy. What is your real job? You're a musician? It's not easy being an artist. Oh my goodness. Wow, okay, they just threw that joke in there. Yeah, that's true. That's true. This guy will not stop talking. Oh, did you have a different name, Friffle? This guy will not stop talking. I'm not even trying to make him do this. He just will not stop talking. I'm wishing we had the other rabbit where it was like, I wish I could just make him stop talking. Well, how do you know? It's broken. Oh no. Oh no. This guy will not stop talking. Wow, there's a depressing moral lesson, huh? No worries. If you have to take off, Friffle, that's okay. We'll see you when you get back. Does anybody else ever have have friends like this where it's just like they don't stop ever? 80% of today's stream is just these rabbits talking. Are you gonna do that sometime this decade? Hey, at least you got my name. I don't know, Friffle. It actually kind of depends on people. If people get bored, that's usually when I start to call it a day, or if I get totally exhausted. He does sound a little bit like a duck. Would you please? Oh my gosh. Dude. Dude. This guy will not stop talking. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. I think we spent a good, like, 4 minutes just listening to that rabbit go on and on. Okay, guys, so we got 5 out of 6 rabbits. We just need to find one more. We could chase down all the letters, but 100% completion isn't the total requirement for this course. So I'm thinking we'll probably skip that only because I don't want to spend everybody's time trying to find I don't want to waste everybody's time trying to find every single letter in a maze. What I need to do is find that other rabbit, so if you all see something or hear it, let me know. You probably have louder sound than I do. And you're right, World Away, it does sound a little bit like a rubber duck, which just makes it so much easier to listen to. Okay, I guess I've already hit that checkpoint. Yeah, checkpoint's been activated. So this last cage must be like right out in the open and I just somehow overlooked it. Oh, wait a second. Did you all see a spring there a moment ago? What was that all about? Oh, okay. Hang on a second. That's different. Huh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! There's another letter. That's funny. See ya, Friffle. Take care of yourself, man. Huh. What happens if I give this a good smack? Well, that doesn't do much of anything. You know, the other thing about this maze, I'm pretty sure I went through it in the wrong order. Because I've already been there. Gosh. Help! Help, I'm lost. I'll bet you the last cage is really obvious and I just totally overlooked it. Alright. Try not to get Lucky killed here. Just spring over those. Okay, those do nothing. Oh my gosh. Why? Okay. Let's try going this way. I don't know if I've been this direction yet. I have, because there's a checkpoint. Hey, wait a minute. There's the rabbits. So, is that supposed to be the garlic king? I wish I could see it, but the camera doesn't let me adjust. There's Wi-Fi in the area? Oh, you mean where you're getting your haircut? Well, hey, if you want to tune in while getting a haircut, tell the barber I said hi. I am always really nervous about haircuts, actually. Like, haircuts and I, we don't get along because I can never decide if I want to try to do, like, something drastic to change up the style. You know what I'm saying? Oh! There's the cage, guys. I can see it. What's over here? I guess there's nothing. But yeah, they make me nervous for that reason. Okay. This one likes my outfit. Oh, never mind. Well, yeah, good guess. Is anyone else thinking this rabbit's a little judgmental? Good grief. Well, Lucky's proud, at least. Me, personally, I think I probably would have let the rabbit stay there. Okay, so gotta deflect all these dudes. Which isn't the easiest thing, because they have a range attack. These are actually, like, the closest to a dangerous thing I think we've encountered so far. Alright. Can't hit that checkpoint either. Okay, let's head back here and see... Oh! I want that! How do I get that? How do I get that? I want that. Oh, come on, really? Do I have to go all the way back this way? Let's try that. Okay. That thing doesn't seem to be interested in smoking, which is great. That doesn't do me any good. Can I jump over here? Ugh. Okay. He's jumped did the trick for me. Good. Come on, we just saw it. Where was that big old prize with? Oh my gosh. Is that the Garlic King? Dude. Okay, you know what? Now I can see why they're a little intimidated. I just really would like to. Aha! Yes. There we go. Look at that. Much better. Okay, so now that we've got all the all the bunnies, they're already over here. Why are there 3 bunnies in... No, there's 4. There are 4 bunnies already in that area, and there's 6 over here. How many rabbits does this guy need? Okay, well, looks like we made it. Oh, great. He's speaking in all caps. Oh my gosh. We got rabbits bouncing on him. There are like a bunch of rabbits in here. So he's called the Carrot King and then calls himself King Carrot. Anybody else having like issues processing this? What is going on? I guess it is over because he's just gonna stand there and look offended with rabbits bouncing on him. Hey, Tux! Hopefully with audio it's a more enjoyable stream. Okay, well, looks like I get an extra page. And these guys are just gonna stand here, like, they're not even here to cause issues. I can't reach that high, so I can't really mess with them. Can I touch this guy? Can I jump on him too? I want to see if I can jump on him too. It doesn't look like it. It looks like oops. He's protected by an invisible wall. Let's just grab the page and get going. Nice. Well, we're off to a better start. We didn't get all the letters this time, but it was a maze course, so I think we'll cut some slack. Woo! Not a bad beginning, huh, folks? I don't know about y'all, but I'm pretty excited. Like, oh, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but time to shamelessly plug myself. Tomorrow we're doing a whole other stream. That's right, back to back. And no, it has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that I wasn't able to record any footage for Monday this week because life was crazy. What are you talking about? Alright, so we've seen the farm. I'm thinking we head to the farmer boss now so we can check out the next world. What do y'all say to that? You think that's a good plan? I await your guys' feedback. While you're doing that, though, I'm gonna go shopping really quick. Yeah, I think now's a good time to move on to the next world. But before we do that, let's see what kind of clothes... Oh my gosh, look at this. We can have Sheriff Lucky. He's even got sunglasses. I don't know how I feel about the sunglasses. Thanks, World Away. Glad to hear we got your vote. Hello, Aiden. I don't believe I've met you before, but it's good to have you. Thanks for joining in. We're just playing New Super Lucky's Tale, a fantastic little game based on the old 3D platformers of the day that made a real splash. Do it to it. All right. Last but not least, guys, before I head over there, should we give Lucky the new shoes? And should we dress him up like the county sheriff, or should we leave him with his current gear, or should we switch him back to his blue bandana? What are your guys' thoughts? There's a lot of options here, but we haven't unlocked most of them yet. I think it's kind of cute. Not sure how appropriate it'll be for the next world, but I don't remember the theme of the next world, so... What's your guys' vote? What do we do with Lucky's appearance now? Get the G? Get the World thinks we should get the G. I assume this means get... Oh, okay, get the glasses. Thank you for that, Tux. That's absolutely terrible. I love it. Alright, well, we'll get him the shades, and what the heck? We'll buy him the appropriate outfit to go with, and there we go. He's very proud. Now we're dressed up like a lawmaker. Or law enforcer. Let's head to the big boss and see what the next world is like. Oh yeah, look at that. So, what's up? Oh, I guess we don't get to find out this time. We're just gonna go straight to the cutscene. He looks really cute in those shades, I'm not gonna lie. So, what's the routine this time? Ah, welcome back, Friffle. That was fast. You didn't miss a whole lot. We just beat another level. And now we're taking on the boss level. Okay, so... big villain. Most likely gonna have giant machine. We've already seen the cat with giant machine, so, you know, what could possibly go wrong? Alright. So here's our platform. We've got the weird... You know, it's kind of funny that... Oops. Okay. I have all sorts of questions. Yikes. That... Okay, that actually looks genuinely disconcerting. Wow. This is an innovation, huh? It looks like a eldritch abomination. Good talk. Why is that her catchphrase? Lucky seems unaffected. Okay, so do not want to be in the way of those teeth, obviously. Give the switches a smack. Got it. Whoa! Do not want to be standing where those are. Yikes! Okay, well these are relatively predictable, so that's at least nice. I say we're right before getting creamed by one. Okay, but by doing that... Nice. I did some damage to the machine, so we're in good shape. We both took a hit, but I think there's a possibility Tess can take more hits than I can, so I gotta be a little more cautious. The good news is that taking these guys out seems to restore my health. So it's not as bad. There we go. Okay. The pages are kind of like the stars in Super Mario 64. They're just how you make progress. Alright, Tess here, for all of her engineering chops, does not appear to be making much in the way of unique attack patterns. So... I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. Eek! That's actually reasonably sophisticated. Whoop! Oh gosh! You know, it's a really good thing that Lucky's so light on his feet, because if he wasn't, I would really be in trouble. Yike! Yike! Oh my gosh. Ah, man. I thought this time I would avoid all of them. Alright, well that's another hit. Okay. Yeah, if you get enough pages, you can move on to the boss, and then you can move on to the next world. So I took one hit, and she took one hit. But Lucky seems to have vampiric abilities. He can self-restore his health just by attacking a bad guy. So that seems to be a real help with him. Alright, so another predictable smack attack, and this time attacking the right side of the stage, then the left. Okay. So she steps it up ever so slightly, but it's never so much that it can't be like, man, oh, hey, that's new. That's new. That's actually kind of cool. But it took me less time to dissuade her from smacking me this time, so there's another hit to the machine. And I think that, yep, that probably cooked her machine's goose. And she had to bail out. Well, considering that in the last stream we established that they basically try to sweep fields and smack logs with axes. Oh, hey, look, another page. Nice. We made significant progress today, folks. On to World 3. I don't know, Friffle, but the fact that Lucky's health seems to be auto-restored whenever he smacks into something in a boss level is a little interesting to me. So now we get this nifty loading screen, where we get to see the very strange creatures, and then Lucky's older sister, who is ironically the most normal-looking part of the game so far. Except maybe Lucky himself. We have to appreciate how things like owls and rabbits are like triangle noses and black eyes, and then there's Lucky. Ooh. I have a feeling we just entered dry desert. Oh. This could be interesting. Oh my. Oh. Okay. There's a lot to unpack here. Oh, that guy landed, but not too happily. Meowtropolis. Oh my gosh. I love this game. It's just oozing with goofy, ridiculous charm. It's fantastic. Oh boy. I just arrived and you're like, let's beat you up now. Enjoy your freedoms while they last. Good day to you. Well, there we go. Okay. Drop a kick canyon. Restful retreat. Boy, this game is just one big pun after another. So remember how I said that all the characters speak their own fun Simplish? Well, you're gonna enjoy this. Oh, that anger was getting to be unhealthy. I can relate to that sentiment. Okay, so let's see about finding that first level and first page. Oh, alright, Friffle. See you when you get back. Tux, thank you for the heads up. I was not aware of that. I wonder if anybody ever used that nickname for the real Napoleon. Alright, ladder match of the mind. Let's go digging. Good luck with the haircut, Friffle. Hope it all goes well. So, just for funsies for you guys, to give you a little... oh, hey, look at this. It's back to side-scrolling. Oh, fun. So, just to give you guys a little bit of a heads up, in this section here of this game, whenever you guys... Does he talk? Let's talk. This guy is huge compared to me. This is amazing. But anyway, this is actually the segment of New Super Lucky's Tale that shows up whenever you guys watch like logos and stingers and stuff and this game shows up. It's usually this segment. Well, actually it's not this segment, but it's from a recording made in this segment. You see, the first time I ever tested my capture card, I actually was testing it with this game. And then, of course, I, didn't do anything with that until I decided to stream it months later. Wow, I really fell. Isn't that what did I say it backwards? I really gotta be more cautious. Here, let's try this again. There we go. I think the music for this segment is charming. It's very peaceful. This music kind of reminds you of the thing you would hear like at a peaceful hotel. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I didn't smack that properly, so I gotta try again. There we go. Checkpoint. This looks kind of like a wrestling mat. They do, don't they? But I can't actually sit on them. Lucky automatically bounces. Alright, give that a smack. So, one of the things that's great about New Super Lucky's Tale's platforming sections is that every platform feels natural. Like, the collision might be a little too generous in places, but it all just feels like it's supposed to be intentional. It just feels so natural and normal, which is what you want in a really well-tuned game. Alright, that's our checkpoint. Some people, I suppose, don't like how linear these kinds of games can get, but I've always found it kind of charming, personally. Like, I have nothing against exploration, don't get me wrong. I think exploration definitely has its place in video games. But sometimes it's nice to know exactly where the game wants you to go, because you just feel like you're accomplishing something, even while the game gives you kind of a heads up, you know? Alright, there's our bonus page, folks. So that's 1 out of 4. Going back down. Whee! Hey, wait a minute, there wasn't something else up there that I missed, was it? Yeah, okay. Whee! Jump. Alright. So for anybody who's curious, this game is like $30 on the Switch, and so if you are interested in it, I can wholeheartedly recommend it, especially for the price. You're getting an excellent, if maybe somewhat short title. This is kind of the game that you can... This is the kind of game you can probably beat in a week or less if you're really feeling ambitious. I'm one of those people who can usually only play for like maybe up to 4 hours at a time. Oh, alright, for a full well. Good to have you still sticking around. There's my letter C. Look at this, folks. Doesn't it just feel good? Like, this is the kind of game that just inherently makes you feel happy. Sorry, not to get all fanboy on you or anything. It's just, these days video games seem so complicated. And I got nothing against, you know, some level of additional sophistication or anything, but it's nice to go back to basics and see what actually made games fun, and that would be like, you know, charming level design, a good sense of humor, nifty graphics, and an honestly charming soundtrack. So here's a question for y'all. What's your favorite 3D platforming game? Lucky's Tale, by the way, is not my favorite 3D platformer, but it is pretty high up on the list. I would be interested in hearing your guys's, though. Oops. Yikes. Oh, a lot of falling there. Thankfully, Lucky appears to be impervious to fall damage. In case y'all are curious, I actually have tried to test that, so to speak. Hey, it's a good thing I fell back down. I got the letter Y because I went back. But I have tried dropping him off of some pretty tall cliffs, and as it turns out, he can't swim, but he's completely impervious to fall damage, so... There we go. There we are. Just trying to get all the coins here. Nice! Alright, we got 2 out of those pages. A Hat in Time. I've heard of A Hat in Time. I've even considered playing it. But I read about the Switch release, and apparently it's kind of busted compared to the other ones. And I didn't want to play a busted game, you know? But, if you've played it on the Switch and can tell me that it's not, in fact, a busted mess. Smash Brothers is not a platformer, it's a fighting game. Just going off of genre. I'm not trying to tell you, like, what to do, obviously. But generally speaking, Smash is not considered a platformer. It is a good game, though. A few of you have seen me stream it, you know I'm not very good at it. There's a letter K. There we go. Alright, that's 3 out of 4. Whee! Everybody still getting a good frame rate? Super Mario Sunshine. Interesting choice there, Tux. I'll be honest with you, Super Mario Sunshine and I have a mixed relationship. The game is incredibly clever, but it lacks the amount of polish that I really appreciate in most Mario platformers. It feels like it was kind of rushed out the door. That being said, I still think that Super Mario Sunshine has unabashedly the best water simulation graphics of any game console. Like, the water in that game just looks good. Thanks, Luke. I appreciate it. But yeah, nah, Super Mario Sunshine's a good game, but I do have an interesting relationship with it. I streamed it once, though, back in the day. Just not on this channel. Oh my gosh, the owl's name is Bliss. That's perfect. Well, folks, that's 100% completion in one fell swoop. Super Mario 3D World, that's a good game. I hear there's a rumor they're planning on reporting it over to the Nintendo Switch. I have beaten it, but I have not beaten the final super level because it's ridiculous. The conductor. Yeah, I haven't met him. Like I said, I haven't played A Hat in Time, but I have considered playing it. So if you guys know if it would be better on a different platform, maybe I can get it cheaper, because now that I have a computer that's actually capable of playing video games, Friffle, I have to respect that decision. Super Mario Odyssey, in my opinion, is one of the most polished as well as expansive 3D platforming games to come out, possibly in history. Alright. Thank you for that, Tots. So in order to get out of here in one piece, folks, I need to have 6 more pages. I got 4 in one fell swoop, so 2 more levels should do the trick. Oh, he's got new costumes. But I don't really have any money yet, so I'll come back for that. Let's move on to the next world first. Yeah, Super Mario Odyssey is a fantastic game. When I first got it, I couldn't stop playing it. You guys want to give Melon Madness a try? I mean, who doesn't want to give Melon Madness a try, right? Yeah. Well, you guys all have excellent choices. I mean, again, I haven't played all of them, but Super Mario Sunshine is a game I would love to see remade. They could debug some of the weird things that made it kind of strange, and then they could improve on the features they already have, because there was so much about the game that was just really well done. Okay, well this is, this looks interesting, doesn't it? Okay, so... Whew. That looked disconcerting, didn't it? So yeah, y'all have excellent choices. I had somebody once say when I asked them about their favorite 3D platformer, I think they said it was, I don't know if they said it was Ukulele or what, and I haven't played Ukulele, but I know it was made by the same team behind, like, a lot of Rare games back in the day. Oh my gosh. Just when you think this guy's about to threaten me for mashing up watermelons. The voice actors had way too much fun with this. Okay, well, it's another side-scrolling section. I did not know... I didn't expect this to end up with 2 side-scrolling sections, so... Ooh, that's actually a reasonably tight jump. Not super tight, but reasonably tight. Oh! Okay, so I gotta figure out how to get to this other... Yep! Woohoo! Alright, here we go. Oh! I got a little bit too close. Okay. So I gotta figure out where I'm going. Looks like I'm going here. Boy, this is a really complex looking mechanism. What's the deal here? Oh, there's a letter U. I need that. How to get to it, though. Ooh. Okay, so I don't know if y'all can tell, but Lucky is warning me that there's no floor over there. And as a result, I can't actually go through that spot. So that doesn't work. I think I need to hit the middle switch. I think. If I can get up there. How do I get up there? Oh, okay, here we go. I got an advantageous shortcut here. There we go. That should do the trick. That bee can't hit the side of a barn. There we go. Now we just move back on to the next section. Okay, so where were we? Oh yeah, 3D platformers. So, yeah. I think for the purposes of 3D platformers, y'all made excellent choices. There was a 3D platformer I played a while back that was just really garbage. Oh, here we go. So back in the day, when I was a kid, and I had a GameCube, that really was probably my favorite system. These days, it unfortunately does not work, which is a little sad, but it was a great system. How do I get over there? Can I just walk through? Oh, okay. Anyways, I I used to one of the games I bought for it was actually Ratatouille. You know, based on the Pixar film. Well, I'll just tell you right now, the movie is fantastic, and the game is a total waste of space. You can beat the whole thing in like 2 hours. It's embarrassingly short. Like, it's actually short. It's arguably shorter than the movie, and it certainly has less depth, and not just because of the serious graphical downgrade, although that is a problem. It's just because overall, the whole game just lacks polish and love. You can tell it was somebody's soulless attempt at turning what was one of the best Pixar films ever made into a cheap excuse for a video game so that they would be able to market a product. That's all it was. Oh, I missed a coin. I need that one. I could be wrong, but I think there's a prize for getting all the coins here. So yeah, if you ever want a 3D platformer to not play, Ratatouille. In fact, maybe I could do just a bust video on that game. It's certainly the kind of game that deserves it, although it's not nearly as bad as My Dolphin. It's still bad enough to receive a dishonorable mention. You know what I'm saying? There we go. I knew there was a prize. Now I gotta get out of here. To all 9 of you who are here, I want to say thanks for sticking around. Good to have you, Felix. Ooh, good question, Friffle. Hey, thank you for reminding me. We should definitely be doing a question and answer session. I think my favorite Toy Story film would probably have to be number 1. Number 2 and 3 were both good, but number 1 laid down the groundwork not only for like the series, but also for what those kinds of films could be. And while of course the CGI has not aged all that well, still, it is an excellent film in my opinion, and it tells a very good story. Number 2 and 3 are great, but they can't stand alone, and so as a result I have to give it to 1, and I haven't actually seen 4, so I can't provide any kind of opinion on that. But thank you for asking, it's a good question. Let's do another question and answer session, guys. Hit me up with what you got. While you're doing that, I'm gonna grab more coins. Hey, wait a minute. I wasn't there earlier. Okay. Ooh, nice. Toy Story 2 is a good film. It is. They're all good. Like, I haven't seen 4, but I hear it's good. Alright, next checkpoint. There are spikes up there. Can I get around that? Oh, that's the letter K. I need that. I need that letter K. I need that. How do I get... How am I gonna arrange... Oh, I know what I'll do. Melon digging. Oh, well, it wasn't fast enough. That's okay, I cannot get out of it. Wait, can I jump over here? Okay, good. Phew. Whoa! That's new. Wow, that melon is massive and it already has coins embedded in it. The longest game I've completed World Away is probably, and if we're talking about, like... Gosh, that's a hard one. But I'm gonna say it's probably The Hobbit. If you play The Hobbit, like, without saving too often, you can probably beat the whole game in 13 hours if you rush. And by rush, I mean you don't bother with a lot of the extra goals, which I usually like to do. But it goes through pretty much the whole book. And even though The Hobbit itself is not the longest of Tolkien's books, it's still a respectable length. Whew, that was a close one. My proudest achievement in gaming... well, I'll give you the joke answer first. The joke answer is that at one point when I owned one of those plug-in-and-play consoles with Disney games on it, I got a perfect 300 score in the bowling minigame. Perfect 300, literally. And that was back when you had to use, like, the old joystick to do it. Oh, well, that was rude. Didn't expect that to happen. Anyways. So yeah, that's my joke favorite achievement. My real favorite achievement That's a hard one, actually. Partially because I'm not sure if I've achieved all that much in video games. I think I'm gonna say, though, that my favorite achievement... oh, I need that. Oh, I just killed me. How could I have done that? Well, I still got the page, though. That's funny. I think my favorite achievement in gaming... Hold on. I gotta get this thing to move again. Why is it not moving? Guys, did I break the game? Well, anyways, my proudest achievement in gaming is probably... I'm gonna say probably the first time I beat Super Mario Galaxy 2 100%. I got all 242 stars, even the final one. And according to the game, it took me 72 straight hours to pull that off. Oh, wow. Okay, that time I survived it. I don't know how I did. That definitely looked like it hit me. I managed to avoid a soft lock. Thankfully, this is not Mario Maker 2. But yeah, that's the answer to your question, Felix. My favorite achievement in gaming is probably my 100% completion in Super Mario Galaxy 2. That game is a gorgeous, beautiful game, and the fact that I got all 242 stars, bonus stars, hidden stars, all that jazz, that's definitely it for me. And we completed the level without killing Lucky. Hold on, Friffle. So you're asking if I had to choose the worst game ever, or if I had to play the best game ever, but I couldn't actually see anything? Is that what you're asking me? Like, I'm playing the game, but I can't actually play it because I can't see what's going on? Just to make sure I understand the question. I'll wait for you to clarify the question before I answer it. Okay, so we're 4 pages away. We're 2 pages away now from the boss. Okay. Well, if I had to play a video game but I couldn't actually see anything at all, then I don't know if that would really count as playing it. But I guess if I absolutely just had to commit to playing either a really awful game that I can see or a really terrible game that I can only hear, I would probably pick a game that was terrible that I could only hear, because I've played bad games. You guys have seen me make videos on some really bad games, and I'll be honest with you, I'm glad I can make the videos for you all, but it would be a total lie to say I enjoy any part of the gameplay. Like, My Dolphin, when I made that video for you guys, shooting it was bad enough. Editing it, though, was a real challenge because I had to figure out how to make a whole video off of a game that literally displayed all of its content within the first 20 minutes. Like, it was such an overtly pointless game. What's up with this guy? Okay. I don't think we've talked to him. Ooh, hey, look, guys. There's another level, shall we? Okay, we got 1,398 coins. That's almost enough. But yeah, I'd probably pick a game that I could only hear, because I've played bad games and I just can't do it. Like, I can, but only for a short period of time. I'm still not sure how I managed to get through that one level with the 125 soft locks or whatever. Alright, good luck with your haircut. Ooh, hey guys, look, it's a new level type. I tried speedrunning a game World Away. When I played The Hobbit, I did a stream where, like I said, you can beat the whole game in 13 hours if you try to hurry. So I've kind of tried it. The problem is I'm not very good at it. Alright, so this game, guys, I can't actually control Lucky. He will keep running regardless of what I do. All I can do is make him jump or dig. So let's see if I can get a clean run. Because he's going to do the rest of it on his own. Cake! Oh, well, I already missed one letter. That's not good. Whew. Not a whole lot of reaction time here. Okay, smack this thing. Okay, we got the bonus page. Got that at least. I missed some of the letters already. Oh, that hurt. I missed my timing completely. Ah! Well, there goes the letter K. Ouch! No way to avoid that. Ah! Well, that was a terrible, terrible finish. Well, that's another page, though. Okay, guys, what do you think? Should I try it over again? I'll wait for you guys to decide if I should give that another go, because I didn't get enough coins, and I didn't get, like, 2 of the letters. It's still 2 pages. Like, I have enough to take on the boss. Do you guys want to just go straight ahead to the boss? I'm gonna take that as, maybe. Go get the letters and coins. Alright, fine. I'll give it another try. Let's see if this time I can pull it off. At least I don't have to worry about some other targets anymore. So, yeah, speedrunning, I'm just not good at it. Like, I'm really not. And I don't mean that in a I don't want to do it kind of way. It's literally I'm just bad. And it's not like that's, you know, a huge deal. Okay. Well, that's one of the letters I missed last time, so that's good. Oof, that hurts. Okay, we're doing better this time than last time, that's for sure. Okay, bonus page from last time. Even there's a 300 coin bonus. Okay, we're doing better, folks. Now if I can just remember to hit this target. There's the letter K, okay. Extra life. Good, good. Oop, that hurt. Alright, we got it all. Well, we didn't get it all, but we got close to all of it. Alright. That's a solid finish. Well, we got them all this time. Okay, so, yeah, if I had to speedrun a game... Well, what would you want me to speedrun? If I had to speedrun something, what would you pick? And what is a speedrun? Like, does it mean I'm exploiting glitches, or is it just go as fast as I can? Are there any additional clarifications? Like, you know, I'm not opposed to a speedrun, but I certainly do wonder what that would entail. Because last time I tried to speedrun a game, one of the conditions was I could only save in between levels, which really slowed me down. Because every time I die, I would lose a ton of progress. Thank you for that, Felix. That's awful. I love it. Alright, folks. Shall we, to the boss and then the next world? Super Meat Boy? Absolutely not. Are you kidding me? That game is brutal. Because I got a reputation for being one of the hardest out there. I'm not going to put myself through that on purpose. Especially not if I have to do it quickly. Why do you all wish to make me suffer? Don't you want all of us to have fun? No way, Jose. Although I was actually at a conference where the composer of the game talked about how music composition is done. That was interesting. He was pretty funny. He added a lot of the life to the party. It was one of the few things I actually enjoyed about going to PAX West that year. Alright. So, on to the next boss, yeah? Felix and World are like the only ones offering me feedback here. So I'm like cool with that, but I also want to make sure that everybody feels included. I'm one of those awkward hosts you sometimes see. You guys know the ones, right? Where it's like, wow, this person is desperately overthinking everything. Well, I did the watermelon game. All right, let's give this boss a try. Talk to this guy first. Come on, who doesn't want to see the Napoleon cat, right? Holy watermelons? How do you steal a watermelon? Existential crisis. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, here we go. And the door's open. Alright, time to go inside. Who doesn't want to see the fight the fight between the giant fat cat and the Napoleonic wannabe versus a fox in a sheriff's outfit? Like, come on, who doesn't want to see that? I'm thinking after this, we'll explore the other game for today. What do you all say to that? Oh my word, that's disgusting.
Hey, you two! Hold it right there!
Wow, Lucky actually got to talk. Oh my gosh. Oh my... What am I witnessing here? Okay. There's a lot to unpack here. Oh boy. Aromatherapy secrets by force. Great. Alright. Thanks for your feedback, guys. We'll switch after we take back the giant cat. Oh! It looks like he's actually gonna come over here and cause problems. Whoa! Okay. We can safely assume I don't want to be under him. Okay. Wow, that animation though. And now we switch to a top-down view. Oh my gosh. Oh guys, I can't dig under any of this. I have to just dodge it. Whoa boy. Oh boy. It's a good thing there's yikes enough space. Oh. Oh boy. Okay, we'll say this. They're not kidding about their use of firepower. There we go. Okay. Whew. And do I give this a yep. Let's try hitting that back. Okay. That seems to have worked. What is that thing? Seriously, what is that? I'm really confused by what that means. Oh! That hurt. Oh my gosh, I'm letting him just flatten me. Oh! Well, there you guys go. Now you know what happens if Lucky dies. Yep. Thanks for checking in, Angry. That is exactly what I'm playing. New Super Lucky's Tale. And as you all just noticed, that was the, Thank you for that. Oh my gosh, hey! I didn't expect there to be no warning before he just came down on top of me again. Goodness. This cat, he's cuckoo bananas. Alright. Oh boy. Anyway, for those of you who just missed it, I just had the first death I've had in this game on a stream. It was very sad. Poor Lucky got flattened by a gigantic cat, which, honestly, that really looked like it hurt, so... I'm glad I have a backlog of 30-something lives. That really makes life easier. Okay. Just smack him with another one of those. Wait for this dude to throw a bomb. I don't get what this thing is supposed to be. Like, is this a cat? Oh, they blow up the floor. Yikes! Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna mess around with that. He's the one that killed me last time, so no thank you. Whew. You know, it's a good thing that he doesn't just keep coming. Alright. Time for another overhead thing, but I have one less platform to retreat onto. My gosh! Okay, so now it's going... Whew! Oh my gosh, look at this! It's a good thing Lucky's so light on his feet, because... Oh, there's no way to get around all of these, is there? I mean, I guess you could if you were a little better at this game than I was. Also, I just realized these things spell something out, but I can't make out what it says. Like, I know it says something, I just don't know what. Okay, I need more health. Like, now. Okay, hit him with another bomb. Okay. Yikes! Oh my gosh, they're breaking the floor. I'm running out of floor here. Ugh. Oh my gosh, I just lost a whole bunch of space. Yeek. Oh gosh, come on, really? Oh, here we go again. I'll give these guys credit for another thing. They're incredibly persistent. Okay, Whew. This one's a little easier to get around. Me and my big mouth. Oh my gosh, it is not easier to get around. This is terrible. Oh my, where am I supposed to land? Crud. Lucky! Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna hit this bomb because it's the closest to me. There we go. That was... Ooh. Lucky smells, that's what it said. Thank you for catching that, because I missed it. Oh, now we have 2 tar-covered kitties. Good grief. Well, at least they don't look too much the worse for wear. Oh dear, that sounds like the worst possible experience for these cats. I've actually seen that series, it's very well done. I haven't finished it though. Okay, Greg, thanks for your heads up. It's true, he's not wrong. I'm not sure how you'd pull that off. Oh dear. Oh no. How does that... Guys, who wrote this? Alright, on to the next world. You have to appreciate how big this house gets. Or this book. I said house. I meant to say book. Alright, so that'll put us in the next world. And that'll probably be where we leave Lucky today. Do 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 do. does that drop us off for next time? Ah, of course. We went from the desert to the beach, and that's our opponent, huh? Wow, impressive tail. Well, you get to hear from Meowmalade, I guess. What? Oh dear. So you found one page and you're doing a whole party for it, huh? Good grief. Mittens? Oh, isn't that the one we just took all? I don't. Hey Yoshi, good to have you here. Okay, so she can just teleport, and now we have this dude. Well, there's a lot to unpack in this area. I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of fun when we return to this. If y'all are interested, we'll definitely stream some more Lucky's Tale another time, but for now, it's time to switch games to something a little more story-centric. Just a moment, please. Alright. Beep. Gotta let the game do its whole saving thing. Why do you all want me playing horror games? Can't y'all pick something bright and cheery like this to play? Find me bright and cheery games. You know I can't withstand anything with serious pain. Alright, time to swap. Please wait. So, anywho, just doing a quick cartridge swap here, because I don't download all my games. But, if you guys look on the far right, you'll see another game with another fox. Or you would have. I don't own the game, folks. Like I said, I tend to go for light and breezy. He said right before popping in super mystery. Okay, well, usually I go for light and breezy. Good to have you back, Friffle. Hey, one of these days I might do a stream for charity or something, and eventually maybe a Patreon, that kind of thing, but I feel like I need to be a little bit bigger before I do that. Besides, I know, like, a bunch of you. So, you know that thing where you, like, feel awkward telling somebody, hey, give me money? It's like, yeah, that's... People who can do that on YouTube, like, more kudos to them if they figure out a way to do it classy, but I'm too shy right now, and I haven't figured out how I would go about it, so... If you guys really want to start dumping money on my lap, go ahead and let me know. We'll talk after. Alright, back to some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX, complete with my terrible voice acting. So for those of you who weren't here for the last time this game got streamed, we met some bad guys and beat the daylights out of them. I am an Eevee, and my partner is a Pikachu. And that's about all I have to say on that. Oh yeah. Another thing you guys may have forgotten is that I love the walking cycle Eevee has, and now that I can actually see the game played more clearly, this is gorgeous. I'm actually using, See ya, Friffle. Take care. Okay, so, cue cutscene. Yeah. So, this is one of those games where there's a whole lot of dialogue, and to make it interesting, I'm trying to use, like, voices for all the different characters, and sometimes it's a bit of a challenge, so apologies in advance. basically, I guess is what I'm saying. But let's bring out my partner's voice again.
Jello, good morning. Let's do good again today.
And then we get to hear an unknown voice. Oh, a Jumpluff. So, is anybody here ever confused by the evolution hierarchy that involves Jumpluff? Because I have been very confused by the evolution hierarchy that involves Jumpluff. What does a Jumpluff sound like? I imagine it's got a light and airy voice. Like something that almost sounds ethereal. So not me. But I'll try it anyway. Is Rescue Team Recovery here?
That's right.
Oh, I just realized something. My face is in front of everything. Okay, I'm just going to scooch this off to the side. There we go.
Huh? Wait, aren't you...
And then we get a little flashback. Where you get to find out if Shiftry and Nuzleaf helped out this Jumpluff. And basically the answer was no. Because these guys were greedy.
I remember now. Jumpluff, we saw you in Pokemon Square. We watched Shiftry agreeing to take your rescue job on. Yes. But Shiftry, he hasn't come back yet from the rescue mission.
Are you serious? Wow, don't you love how the music just goes from 0 to 60 instantaneously?
Our friend Jumpluff got wedged between some rocks. We Jumpluff can go anywhere if we can catch wind, but although the sky is full of thunderclouds, for some reason the winds haven't blown.
Not even a breeze?
That is strange. Shiftry's leafy fans can whip up powerful winds. We thought Shiftry's wind would be enough to dislodge our friend, but Shiftry hasn't returned. Doesn't sound like all that challenging of a rescue mission. So that is strange. Oh? That's a spirit, Jello. Your expression tells me you're ready.
My expression is the same as it's always been.
Okay then, we'll go look for them. Really? Thank you. No problem. You can count on us. Let's go, Jello.
So of course I'm given a brief moment to go and restock to make sure that I'm not, like, low on stuff. So what am I carrying? Because I actually don't know. Let's check in with the bank first. Prepare to do a funds depository. Seems like you were the only one missing it, Felix. Alright, deposit all that money. Got a free gift, a Max Ether, thank you for that. And that's enough. Felix is like, the icon's gone. Everybody else is like, yep. Alright. Well, I'm pretty full on items. Let's store a few things that I probably won't need. Alright, so I do want... Oh, hold on. We'll sort by type. There we go. Alright, I do want the apples. I do not need 6 Max Ethers, though. That's overkill. Yeah, and I don't need 4 Pecha Berries. That's... 2 will be fine. That's fine. Got a lot of plain seeds because I blew through a bunch of my tiny reviver seeds. Okay, well, that's, go ahead and hold on to all those. Thank you, world. I'm glad at least one person misses it. And I would like to take out a few things now. I need 2 tiny reviver seeds at least. And what does this do? Warps me close to the floor stairs. I might need that eventually, so I'll hold on to that. And then 1 apple. And 2 orange berries. Think there's anything else I should bring? I think that's it. Yeah, that should do it. Oh, Detective Pikachu. Well, I'm gonna drop a hot take. It was a good movie, but it wasn't a great movie. Yes, I did see... Well, yes and no. I kind of guessed. Truth be told, Detective Pikachu actually snatched a bit of its plot from the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, and I can't spoil too much as to how that works, but the whole human Pokemon thing, Oh gosh, I keep pushing the wrong button. To put it quite honestly, it wasn't the most original take. It wasn't a bad take, it just wasn't the most original take. The real fact of the matter is that the movie was very well done, but they were trying to appeal to people who didn't really know anything about Pokemon, and as a result, they had to throw a few things out that would normally be considered kind of standard, and I think that the film took a bit of a hit in quality overall for it. Also, I'll be brutally honest, none of the acting was that great. Like, Ryan Reynolds is a good actor, and he certainly put all he could into that role, but it goes sharply downhill from there. So it's not a bad movie. I think anybody who wants to enjoy the film should, but I am not a huge fan of Detective Pikachu. I actually preferred Sonic the Hedgehog because it felt a little more true to the source material. That being said, being true to the source material is not the only way that the quality of something should be judged. So, and it's also worth noting that I'm new enough to Pokemon to not be completely confident in making an assessment about what's accurate and what's not. But I can say with at least some accuracy, I think that the movie was trying to make Pokemon attractive to people who've never heard of them before, and as a result, it kind of had to focus on some things that didn't quite seem to make sense. Okay, so it looks like this is where I need to be. So let's arrange that team. Okay, Geodude has been pretty fantastic so far, so we're gonna hold on to him. But yeah, since we're entering the next dungeon, next question. Let's hear them all. I love the art style in this game.
Whew, this cliff is steep. Your friend Jumpluff is lost deep in this canyon? Yes, I'm sorry to say, but please help. It'll be fine. Let's go, Jello. Wait. Yes? What is it? There's something I forgot to mention. This canyon is known as the Silent Chasm, but it's rumored that an amazing monster sleeps here. Monster? Yes, but it's only folklore. It's also true that Shifty hasn't... I keep saying Shifty. Shiftry hasn't returned. I just thought I should let you know. Ugh, my stomach. It hurts. Oh, what's wrong? It's my stomach. It's suddenly cramped up. Ow, I think my breakfast was spoiled or something. Say, Jello, you're feeling sick too, aren't you? Jello, your stomach hurts too, doesn't it?
No.
Huh? What's the matter, Jello? I need you to back me. If you're my partner, you need to read my cues better. Why this sudden outburst, Rocky? Don't you have a stomachache? Huh? Yeah. Ow. I guess the cramping settled down. So anyway, you said there might be a monster. What's it like? I don't know very much at all. It's an old folktale. I wouldn't know if it existed or not. Okay. Well, it can't be helped. Let's just hope that monster doesn't exist. My friend Jumpluff should be around basement floor 10F. Please take care. Okie doke. Gotcha. Let's get going, Jello.
Good question, Felix. So the short answer is I got introduced to Pokemon because I was bored. Not even a joke. Pokemon... hey, that's cool. Pokemon was me wanting to play something new. The Wii U had kind of a pathetic software library, and I wanted to play something that was different. And so my solution was to look into other Nintendo franchises that I hadn't played. As a kid, Pokemon was banned in my house. My family put a kibosh on the game. I can't... Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna let... don't use... Just switch places and you deal with that thing. Thank you, Geodude. So, basically, I've always been kind of a Mario fan, and that hasn't changed. There we go. But because I was such a fan of Mario, and there was nothing good coming out for Mario, I wanted to try a new franchise, and since I couldn't play Pokemon as a kid, I thought I might try it as an adult. So I bought a copy of Pokemon Yellow and downloaded it to my 2DS, the old cheap-style 2DS back then, and, well, the rest, as they say, is history. I never actually beat Yellow, but I was so charmed by it that I bought Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, and then later I bought Pokemon Sun and Moon, which is when I really got involved. So, very much a fan of that game. Super Mystery Dungeon holds a good deal of nostalgic value for me, and while some people tell me that it is not a very good game, personally, I never had any issues with it. In fact, I thought it was quite charming. Spoiler alert, Mew's involved, and that definitely played a role in me enjoying it. Alright, I'm gonna smack Ursa here with a Swift. That should do the trick. Perfect. So yeah, there's your answer. Basically, I was bored because the Wii U software library was garbage for a while. The more you know. I'm about to sneeze. Sorry about that. Just a second, please. What's y'all's next question? I'm just gonna let Dustox get a little closer. There we go. Nice. And while I'm waiting for the next question, I'm just gonna give you all a little silent plug here. The Wii U, despite being a weird system, is, in my opinion, very important in video game history because it shows how it shows some ideas of how not to do things, but also it's a genuinely interesting console. Like, it had some ideas that were well done, but the developer just, aka Nintendo, just didn't quite fully get, okay, you're gonna eat my stuff, huh? Well, take this. Anyways, the Wii U did a lot to motivate me to try new kinds of games, and so in that regard, it's very important to me, even if the console itself didn't sell well or was overall a commercial failure. Yeah, basically you can thank the Wii U. I was so bored that I was like, I have to play something new, and I did. Alright. Let's keep on moving. Oop. Well, thank you for that. Let's see if we can find somebody to use them on, though. Yeah, Lick is pointless on a ghost type. What were you thinking? Alright, nice. What's up, world? Are you thinking of a question? Maybe it's over here? Okay. I don't know why I keep using Bite. It's not my strongest attack by any stretch of the imagination. I should be using moves that give me the same type attack attain. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. If I could have a Pokemon starter trio that wasn't fire, water, and grass, what would I pick? Dark Fighting Psychic. I think it's interesting that you used another rock, paper, scissors kind of method there. Tux. I think if I had to choose between them, I might go for Psychic. I know you mentioned Psychic as an example, so I probably don't sound all that original, but I do actually think Psychic is a good typing. I'd go with Psychic. I'd go with Normal, because Normal is, Normal would present a unique challenge because it's got a wider move pool most of the time. Okay, fine. I'll use the orange berry. Could you guys get over here and help me, please? Yeah, thank you. Anyways, I forgot my train of thought halfway through, sorry. The short answer, though, is that I would probably use, Psychic, because Psychic has very special advantages and very specific disadvantages. Normal type, because it has no major advantages or disadvantages, aside, of course, from being immune to ghost-type moves, which is a nice thing that a lot of people, I think, tend to overlook. And then I think the last type I would pick... hard to say. Only because a lot of other types don't feel very balanced. But I would probably vote for, oh, why am I using Swift on this guy? He doesn't need Swift. He needs Fruit. What was I thinking? I think we're gonna have an extra... Yeah, come on. Sweet. We got a fourth person. Leap ahead. The person behind you in a corridor jumps in front and uses a one-tile move. Cool. So that gave everybody more range. We could definitely use more range when it comes to attacks. So yeah, I can't decide what the third type would be. It's kind of hard to decide. Okay, well, everybody missed, but at least it was cool to watch. Thank you, Rocky. That time it worked. So yeah, I think the final part of the answer to your question there, Tux, would probably have to be... I'm gonna say Ghost. Yeah, Ghost. Because Ghost has a big advantage against Psychic, but is often paired with Poison, which makes it less advantageous. Hey, you don't get to keep eating my fruit, you big jerk. Anyways, so yeah, Ghost has a rock, paper, scissors effect with Psychic, and then Normal has an advantage and disadvantage in a sense. So, I know that was a long answer and took forever to get around to, but there you go. As for your question, World, I've never really thought about puzzle games. I'm not opposed to them. One of these days I might stream a stream a puzzle game. I do have Tetris Attack on my not Tetris Attack. I have Puyo Puyo on my Switch. Nice. Puyo Puyo Tetris on my Switch, and I do own a few other games like Dr. Mario and stuff, and I enjoy those. So eventually, yeah, we might do just that. I just don't know when exactly. To answer your next question, Felix, I love Dragonite's design. In case y'all don't know, there is actually a Dragonite design version of me. That's right, I have a Dragonite Sona. Just in case you thought the Jeloetta wasn't quite enough. Alright, let's give this guy some fruit, because he is apparently also in trouble. And now we should have another teammate, temporary teammate. And to answer your question, Tux, I'm one of those people who struggles just with, like... I'm one of those people who struggles with just, picking the mean option in an RPG. Like, dialogue option-wise, I always pick the nice one, even if I'm genuinely curious what would happen otherwise. So to answer your question, probably not. Then again, oh my. And he ate the sleep seed and fell asleep. Talk about being hoisted by your own petard. Try Tackle. And Electro Ball did the trick. Okay, quick attack. Another quick attack. Bubble. Tackle. Tackle again. You know what I should do, guys? I should chain moves. If I chained moves, I would have much easier times. So, to be honest, I think I might Tux, but I wouldn't know unless they made it. And I'd have to know, like, what kind of ending there was, basically. I know, real committal answer there, right? Keep them coming, folks. I like being made to think on my feet. Oh, hold on. I'm not trying to switch leads. What I'm trying to do is chain my moves, which I have not been doing a good job of doing. Okay, move settings. For me. Okay, that's actually not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to chain moves, and I'm kind of forgetting how to do it. That's fine. I'll deal with it next time. For now, let's move on to the next floor. We're making progress. And the team is growing bigger and bigger, so that helps. Look at all those items off to the left, guys. How much y'all want to bet there's a Kecleon shop over there? I'm willing to bet money. Not actual money, but like... technical, you know? Ooh, this looks like a good thing. Nice. Training switch is active. Hey, good to have you back, Friffle. So yeah, I think I could play as a villain, but... I don't know, I might be one of those have to get kind of comeuppance kind of villains, you know what I'm saying? Oh, come on, you're fighting me in the shop? Now I'm paralyzed. Okay. No, I'm not going to use it. I want you guys to take care of these guys. I really can't stand Pokemon that use those kinds of moves. There we go. Okay. So this is just a shop, making it totally useless for me. Team Grunt. Interesting name. Alright. Weedle is toast. Finally. Oh my gosh, I can't catch a break. At least I'm done being paralyzed. Oh dear, so y'all ended up being the bad guys. Well, okay, I guess it can be fun to explore the villain side of things. I'm one of those people who likes playing a game like as the good guy, and then if the game offers a bad guy option, I might explore it. But yeah, when your villains are well written, I mean, it's hard not to wanna get involved. Alright. Nice. They killed somebody? Perish the thought. Okay, well, you're gonna hit me from a serious distance, I see. Could you all... Yeah, you know what? Take this, my dude. They're only targeting me. I think that's interesting. You're about to be zapped. Having Rocky on the team is great because he delivers these high-power moves like at times when it really matters. So, that's pretty great. I just noticed I'm running out of food. Let's check the inventory here. Okay, we got 3 berries, 3 of those. We're doing okay. Where's all my apples? Guys, I lost all my apples. It does sound fun. Sometimes I wish I could play. That'd be a fun stream, a D&D stream. I do think that eventually I would love to play a game with you all, like stream that kind of thing. Alright, well, I guess I don't want to eat this apple. My favorite Pokemon team. Oh, that's tough. To answer your question real quick, Friffle, you just missed that we've basically, switched games, but you were already here for that, so other than that, no, you haven't missed much. I would do a Nuzlocke series. I think at this point I would be willing to commit to something like that under certain specifications. I just don't know exactly what those specifications would have to be. My favorite Pokemon team is hard to decide, but an average favorite Pokemon team involves one of the Raichu boys, or not Raichu boys, one of the Electro boys, so you can kind of count on Pikachu or his ilk being present. There will definitely... You are a punk. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna... Yeah, let's give Oranberry to Geodude here. Because they got hit with a super effective move. I could Nuzlocke. I just don't know which game I would do it on. Maybe, you know what? Tomorrow I'm actually going to begin streaming Pokemon Sword and Shield for the first time. Maybe I could Nuzlocke that. What are your guys' thoughts on me trying to Nuzlocke from that? Because that could be kind of fun. My favorite Pokemon team, though, it depends on the game, but it will always involve a Pikachu or a Raichu. It will always involve a Gardevoir. If possible, a Mew will be on it. But that depends if we're being, like, ridiculously overpowered. What else? What else is there? I don't know. Yeah, I do struggle with that too, which is part of the reason having the Nuzlocke might make life a little bit easier. It's like, well, if a Pokemon faints, it's okay, because I wasn't that emotionally attached. That's the thing. I'd have to convince myself to not be emotionally attached to any of them. Oh, I dozed. I'll have to let these guys take care of Poliwag for me. Okay. Well, I'm thinking I might do a Nuzlocke tomorrow. I am going to stream Pokemon Sword either way, so... I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't been that impressed by Pokemon Sword. Like, I've actually tried playing it once already, it just didn't work out, so I'm actually starting from scratch. And I'm hoping that streaming it will somehow make the game more exciting than it has been. However, I think that if I did a Nuzlocke, there would have to be a few, like, little tweaks. Like, for one thing, I think I would have to give, at least one Pokemon Nuzlocke immunity. Probably my starter. I know that doesn't make any logical sense, but I gotta have something I can hold on to. Well, don't feel too bad, Friffle. I don't stream on Wednesdays. I only stream on the weekends. Otherwise, it's just videos. On Mondays, usually. Not this Monday, but usually. And on Wednesdays. And you can just watch those whenever. To answer your question... Tex, that is fantastic, and also I have zero problem believing that would be true of you. Well, okay, you can get all noisy, but guess what I can do? I can run away. Ha. To answer your question about gym leaders, I think my type specialty and gimmick would probably be, I'm gonna answer that question and then I'm gonna do this. I would want to be probably... I like Psychic-type Pokemon, so I'd probably want to be a trainer of Psychic types, but I also really like normal types. You know what, I think I'd be a trainer of Psychic-type Pokemon, and my gimmick, I think my gimmick would be, I love reading your guys' comments. I think my gimmick would be probably involving, probably technologically advanced stuff. Like, I think one of the things that often gets overlooked in Pokemon lore is the impressive technological aspects of a Psychic type's abilities. Like, they could do all sorts of things with their tech, and it's never really explained, like, if any of those abilities are really put to hard work. So, I would probably be the sort of person who, like, trained Psychic type Pokemon and then, had them help me with... basically, I'd be an alchemist. An alchemist with Psychic-type Pokemon. That's what I would be. Isn't this the place where Jump Plus friend is supposed to... Oh, that's... I'm reading it out of character.
Isn't this the place? Isn't this where Jumpluff's friend is supposed to be? Oh, hey! We came for you. Are you alright? Yes, I'm fine, but... Great, your friend is waiting for you. Shiftry is in the back. Huh? Shiftry? Let's go.
Oof, that looks like it hurt.
Hey, listen, are you okay? Snap out of it.
Ugh, forget about me. Get away from here!
Get away?
Well, now we have a problem.
What's going on? Why did it turn pitch black?
It's coming. Oh, that really can't. Oh, heck. Oh boy, oh boy. Thank you, Felix. I'm glad you think so. Yeah, Felix, your answer doesn't surprise me in the very least. Guys, we have a problem. This is a Zapdos, and I brought an electric-type Pokemon to a Zapdos battle. I don't even know what kind of voice you would use for a Zapdos. Wow. Imagine being woken up from a nap and you deciding you want to kill everything. Like, that's...
Shiftry's gone.
Just imagine... Yeesh. Yeah, it did get pretty loud. This Zapdos is a little overkill. If you wish to save Shiftry, then scale him out. Well, apologies to everyone's ears.
Zapdos. So that's the legendary monster.
But guess what? We're still safe, apparently. Rocky successfully completed the job because I was playing as him when we left. We got a new rainbow gummy. And that's it for the treasure boxes. The other items have gone to storage. We got a new Pokemon. We're definitely going to let him do that. Hey, careful who you admit that to, Felix. Some people take that too seriously. There's actually a blog on Tumblr right now that draws a lot of Gardevoir comics, and it's interesting because they literally just show them like wildlife, and I think you might be interested in that. If I can remember its URL. Mimikyu recently scored very high on the Pokemon of the Year list. I think it was like number 3. Alright, let's name Gligar something. Oh, you know what? I know what I want to name Gligar. I apologize in advance to everybody who has to see this. Beep. Oops. Did anybody else, like as a kid, open up Microsoft Word and just open up this font and just go crazy? Yeah, it's too late, Felix. You've already said it. Yeah, this game suffers from mood whiplash. There's no doubt of that in my mind, Tux. Snorunt. Well, we should probably let Snorunt join in. I'm not sure what you would name a Snorunt, though. There. Yeah, that works. So, Jumpluff is saved, but, you know, Shiftry is dead. F in the chat for Shiftry.
Even though I'm safe, Shiftry is in trouble. Please tell us exactly what happened. Yes, Shiftry whipped up winds with his fans and released me from between the rocks. But those winds tore a thundercloud in two, and that was when that monster appeared in the sky. That monster. It said it was Zapdos.
Oh look, another off-screen voice. Thank you, Tux. We can go with that from now on. That works. Oh, it's these guys. I don't know how to voice these dudes. Also, it just began pounding rain outside. Zapdos. It's one of the legendary bird Pokemon. I heard it had been sleeping for a long time.
So Shiftry woke it up?
No. Shiftry's winds were only the trigger. To begin with, the absence of winds there was unusual. It must have been caused by the rash of natural disasters recently. Zapdos is enraged from having been awoken from its sleep. I don't know why Alakazam sounds like this, but let's be honest, with that mustache, am I really off? Shiftry must be saved. But Zapdos won't be easy. Oh, wrong voice. Who else here thinks Tyranitar has that big deep voice and then sounds like Mickey Mouse? That's my interpretation. Yeah, no, Charizard doesn't have, like, a snowball's chance in the Sahara. It's electric attack. Would you like some dated speech, folks? I know that. We will need to be cautious.
We'll go too. We'll go help Shiftry.
Yeah, you're right. Rocky looks surprisingly large against that Giganto dragon. What? That is dangerous. Zapdos is powerful. It will be too much for your skill level.
Hey, we're not that weak. Besides, Zapdos doesn't scare us.
You can see the Eevee off to the side like,
Right, Jello?
Oh, I'm so tempted. Guys, you really, Felix, I don't know how to say this, but it's not a sentence I expected to read today. Alright, I'm not scared of Zapdos. In another life, I'm in charge of Zapdos. Oh, good, we get to have Charizard. Charizard, I'm friends with a Pikachu. You think he hasn't electrocuted me?
We're a rescue team too. We want to help Shiftry.
Big boys. Fine. I see that you have courage.
Yes!
Our two teams should make our ways separately through Mount Thunder. We will go when we have geared up for battle. Knowing how strong our opponent is, we have no choice but to be cautious. You should leave for Mount Thunder only when you are fully prepared. Our objective is to rescue Shiftry. Let us find success.
Yeah, I'm getting excited over this. Jello, let's do our best.
Okay, so first things first, before we go straight into fighting with Zapdos, maybe we should do a little more casual mission. I think I have some unaccomplished goals I still need to get done. So, let's, well, first we get to have Rocky run in front of us.
Good morning, Jello. Did you sleep well? Okay. We should be heading to Mount Thunder to do the Shiftry rescue, right? But Alakazam said that we should be properly prepared before we try. So what should we do? We can go to Mount Thunder right now or later. It's up to you. But anyway, let's do our best like always.
Yeah. Oh, here comes mail. It does seem like Tyranitar would have the best chance, doesn't it? Check the mail. Types and matchups. Is this game literally telling me how to use a Pokemon matchup? Okay, thank you, but I know. Recommended linked moves for beginners. Great. And another Pokemon that is fainted. Okay, so let's check out the accepted jobs. Right now I've only got one at Mount Steel. I don't know how I feel about trying to accomplish 2 missions at Mount Steel. The Pokédex is full of hooey, and we both know that, Felix. Enjoy your meal, Friffle. Alright, let's deposit. Alright, we should probably look into berry linking. I mean, he's probably not wrong. Let's be brutally honest. That looked like it pretty much was the end of the line for Shiftry, so it's really hard to blame old Rocky for thinking that. Okay. Well, we'll start by linking old Rocky here, since he can use Thunderbolt and Grass Knot. There we go. And then for me, we'll link Swift and Tackle. There we go. I don't know, maybe Gardevoir can. There's really no way of knowing for Gardevoir as far as I'm concerned. And let's have Geodude use Defense Curl and Rock Throw at the same time. Yeah. That's true, Tux. You bring up an excellent point. But then again, you have to wonder where they come up with some of these stories. I've always wondered about that. Okay, so we got our moves linked. Let's talk to Kangaskhan here and make sure our inventory is properly set. There's probably a few things I don't need and a few things I do. Okay. Okay, we're doing okay. Just deposit those, and then let's see if I can get some apples. I have not seen those, no. Thank you, Tux. You've now submitted the most cursed sentence I've had to read all day to me. I appreciate that. Alright, let's see if this perfect apple is worth selling, because I feel like it might be. Oh, not really. Not worth much of anything, actually. So, never mind. Yeah, thank you, Felix. We're both agreed that that is an absolutely terrible thing to say. Okay, so what do you guys think? Should we go straight into the next mission, or do you want to do a casual mission first? While you guys decide, I'm going to go to the dojo here and see about this. Thank you. See, everybody disliked that. Tux, everybody. I'm gonna run through the dojo while you guys decide if we should go for if we should go straight for the next mission or if we should go for a casual mission. Okay. Okay. That was dumb. Rage, rude. Can the game please let me do... Okay, I did it wrong. That's what the problem was. Well, good thing I get back up instantaneously. Oh, come on. How did I even told it to correct my angle. Alright, there we go. Okay, well, I'm out of time, so it's fine. Casual mission first. Yeah, you bring up a good point there, Felix. I wish I wish it wasn't quite so true, but you bring up an excellent point. It does seem like a lot of the controversial mods. Let's do this one more time. One more time for me, and then once for Rocky. Okay. How did Swift fail? Swift never fails. That's not how Swift can even work. Okay, well, you instantly killed me. That's rude. Come on, let me move. The problem is I lose a lot of time to the log because the game is like all insistent upon letting me see every single update. Alright, well I did much better that time. Repressed energy is condensed into a solid state. Well, I can't argue with that logic. Alright, one more gym time, but this time for old Rocky. Rocky should benefit big time from this maze. I think. If nothing else, it's fun to watch these guys walk way faster than they should be. Alright. Got it. Oh my gosh, I keep pushing the wrong button. You can't defeat me. Well, at least Rocky isn't, at least he isn't, you know, cocky. Oh, come on, really? You're like, I'm gonna run away from you. Yeah, well, take this. Write it down, Janet. Write it down. That's another one down. Okay, I don't know if I leveled up for that. Oh, I guess so. Oh, leveled up twice. Wow. He moves a lot faster. 15. That's terrible. Thank you for that. It's awful. Don't ever do it again. Alright, that's enough dojoing. Okay, I'm gonna go and do a casual mission because Felix voted for that and nobody said anything else. So let's see what kind of casual missions are out there. I would rather be able to walk on water, Tux. That's the answer to that one. I would prefer to walk on water. Sinister Woods. Thunderwave Cave. Tiny Woods. There's not a lot of options here. Yeah, I would rather be able to walk on water. I'm not that interested in going underground. Telepathy or telekinesis? Well, I don't want to be able to read other people's minds, so telekinesis, because then I can move things with my brain. Which would be a pretty cool way, I feel like, to get people's attention anyway. Let's see here. I'm gonna go to Oddity Cave and take these job requests. It's only 2 jobs, but it should be a nice short mission. Yeah, that's my thought too, Tux. Like, I feel like if I knew exactly what people thought of me, I might be sad. Like, I like to think people think positively of me, but let's be honest, nobody can guarantee that, right? It's optional. Mount Thunder is now open for exploration. Okay, so that's where it thinks I should go. I'm gonna do Oddity Cave, and then I'll get back to this guy later. I'll use the same... Let's do a different team arrangement. We'll do a completely different team arrangement, guys. It'll be people who aren't even me. We'll use completely new folks. Let's see. How about Tigi? Wingdings. And I'm gonna say Farfetch'd. What do you think I should pick Bobbery? Let's go Farfetch'd. Alright. Completely new team for just this one mission. And make sure I didn't leave too much stuff. You don't want to give all your nice things to the B team, you know what I mean, in case they drop something. So we'll leave the pure seed behind. Okay. The rest of it they can keep. But you don't want to take that risk. Yeah, exactly. I'm with you on that one, Tux. Like, let's see, I can either manage the world around me by just thinking about it, or I can just get, like, seriously depressed. Yeah. My favorite regional variant? I think my favorite regional variant would probably be the Alolan Vulpix. And I know that's not particularly original, but it's true. I think Alolan Vulpix is fantastic. Hey, I didn't say you could do that. Take this, you stinker. Alright, next floor. I'm genuinely concerned for both of you. Alright. So I'm playing as Tigi the Mightyena this time. Feels good. I'm gonna let Farfetch'd deal with that. Farfetch'd. Got this rat over here doing things. Here's an apple for Barboach. Sinnoh and Lycanroc. That could be fun. But yeah, if I had to, Yay! Oh, nice. I know. Hey! So, yeah, Sinnoh and Lycanroc Steel type. That would be fun. I feel like I've seen something like that before. Wink, wink. But if I had to pick a variant... Okay. Wait, do I have a Chesto Berry? Crud, that could be a problem. Anyways. I think I would probably want, like... Oh gosh, that's a hard one, actually. I'm really stuck. Hey. Nobody said you were allowed to do that. See, the problem with regional types is I'm so used to thinking of a Pokemon in a particular way. Personally, I don't think I would want like a I don't think I would want a particular Pokemon. I think I would just like to see more regional variation in general. Like, I think it would be cool if Pikachu had slightly different colored hair depending on the region you took them to, and didn't just become a different shape. You know what I mean? Not a different shape, but a different typing, you know? I think that would be kind of cool. Oh my gosh. This stinking... Ponyta, you're going down. I don't know if that answers your guys' question, but it's the best I can do. This game is literally just spamming enemies at the B team. Why are they doing this? This is supposed to be the easy part. Okay, are you all done? Okay, could you all stay with me now? Yeah. Take this, pal. Okay. We will deal with that in a moment. First things first. I don't think I actually have the necessary item. Did I seriously mess that up? Because that's kind of embarrassing. Well, boy, they poisoned it. What else could you do? I actually would prefer that Tux to what might be the canonical interpretation. I think the idea that they would be like... I can't say what I'm saying. Okay. Well, I gotta find myself a chesto berry. This floor is full of enemies. Like, there are so many. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, why are there so many stinking enemies on this one floor? There's my chesto berry. So, let's give this to this guy. It was 5 feet away from you, pal. You couldn't just grab it yourself. Anyways. At least the task is completed, so that's good. But yeah, I think that would be actually pretty great if, like, Togedemaru was actually just a Pikachu that was rounder and rolled around more because it made more sense for it to be able to do that. Okay, no, I don't want to move on from the dungeon. I want to finish this goal, and I want to smack this stinking bug, crab, mushroom thing really hard. Alright. Now let's move on to the next section. Yeah, the beta Pokemon are fun to look at. I always am amused by some of the designs I see, and I'm like, oh, so they thought that would be the idea, huh? And then they abandoned it. And sometimes it's like, oh, that's sad, and then other times it's like, yeah, I can see why. There we go. I wondered when you guys would get in there. Hey, Friffle. So, y'all notice I have almost 250 subscribers now, and there are 5 of you, which I think does a lot to explain pretty much how the internet works. But I'll be honest, if all 250 of you were here, that might be a little overwhelming all at once. So I am not complaining. I actually think it's kind of cool that we have this group here. So, that's fun. Good to have you back, Revel. Thanks for being a part of the 5 that make this so much fun. Use tackle. And, Brave Bird, apparently. Goodness, Brave Bird does a lot. That recoil, though. Oof. Nice. All sorts of good stuff there. Yeah, Beta Suicune needed to, you can see why they rethought that one. Somebody stated that it reminded them of, some monster from an anime that I don't fully remember, and I couldn't get it out of my head. I was like, well, that's accurate. Alright. Oh, boy. There is an entire... Oh, gosh. An entire Onyx there. Phew. The Beta Suicune was a problem. Hey. Could you guys get rid of Execute so we can move on? Thank you. Uproar, aka it hits everybody, but now nobody can fall asleep. I will say, using a stats boosting move really does wonders for old... Oh, great. It's another look at time. Yeah, could you guys please get rid of that thing? While you do that, I'm gonna deal with this Ghastly, because I have the type advantage. Yeah, well, maybe I can't move, but I can still beat you up. that'll help. Okay. Anyways, there was a lot going on there. It's not a face. That was great. Thank you for that. I will be needing to hold on to that one for a while. Okay, so we haven't found significant progress yet. So here's a fun fact for you all. I bet you know this, but I'll tell you anyway. The original Super Mario 64... not the original. But at some point, Super Mario 64 was intended to have 30 courses, and... No, I think it was actually closer to 35 courses, and not just 15. Additionally, Yoshi was supposed to make more than just a cameo appearance. They had an entire game event planned for him, but they ended up abandoning it because it wasn't working the way they wanted it to. Oh boy. I hate when a Pokemon uses Supersonic. It just annoys me. I'm just gonna keep using Howl and let these guys take care of beating them up for me. Well, maybe I'll move. It's okay, you guys got this. There we go. Eventually I'll be able to walk in a straight line and stop being paralyzed again. I'm fine, guys. Just let me walk around a little. It'll go away. Theoretically. Stop telling me. I already get it. But yeah, apparently you were like going to be able to ride him and everything, but they ended up abandoning that until Super Mario Sunshine. Hey, I have my preferences. What can I say? Here's another fun fact for you. The guy who voices Yoshi also composes the majority of Yoshi's music, but has not directed a game since Wii Music. So, do I ever stop being paralyzed? Because eventually I know it's supposed to wear off. Guys, I know, I'm paralyzed. Stop telling me. Just get in there and attack this thing, and for heaven's sake, could y'all make it so that I don't get into a new enemy every time I turn around? There we go. I knew I would stop being paralyzed if the game would just stop already. Ugh, that was aggravating. I was just like, wow, we're never gonna get out of this one spot. Oh, hey, Christy. Yeah, I think they make you start as Yoshi because they came to the realization that Yoshi is, in fact, better. Nah, I kid, but I do think it's pretty cool that Yoshi's involved as the original starter, so to speak, in Super Mario 64 DS. Unfortunately, the controls for Super Mario 64 DS are such nonsense that the game is a little harder to play as a result. Well, no, I don't want to proceed without completing the request. I forgot there was a request on this floor. See, this is why I would not make a good rescue team leader. I can never remember where anything is. But at least I found the stairs, so there's that. Oh my gosh, this... Get a load of this guy. Yeah, that did feel a little bit obvious. It's like, huh, I never would have guessed. Who's Barboach fighting? Another Lickitung. Why are there so many Lickitung? Yeah, please beat him up. Thank you. Gosh, that was great. And that was just ridiculous. Okay, gold ribbon. That's cool. And here's Weedle. Hey, Weedle. Let me give you a hand. Alright, mission accomplished. Alright, well, I think it's time to head out. Actually, well, let's go to the let's go to the next floor just for fun. We're not in danger yet, right? Alright, one more floor. Yeah, it did feel a little bit obvious. There's a fainted Pokemon. Give it an apple. Aha, so that's what it meant by there might be someone else ahead. Well, according to this... Oh, Tigi's getting hungry. Well, let's make Gligar the leader for a while then. Okay, I don't need to leave yet. Aha. Oh, it's a tree pinch! That's adorable. Sweet. Yeah, I can't mind over matter. What does mind over matter do? I don't even remember. Okay, well now we're gonna move on. Well, actually, I want that item on the top left. I don't know what that is, but I want it. Yeah, unfortunately, I do not have a great sense of organization in this game. I get wrapped up in the story, which is great, but then I'll like kind of forget what I'm supposed to be doing. Alright, let's try Poison Sting. Wow. That was simple. Alright. Whoa! Where did all these guys come from? And they all woke up instantaneously. Oh, I have to. I have to. Let's do it. That was not the move I meant to use. I see Mightyena here is contributing a whole lot to this. Being facetious, by the way. Okay, could you please stop using a move that actively causes recoil? Okay, Oranberry for Farfetch. I don't know what you mean there, I'm afraid. Could you clarify? Hey. Felix, I got a little lost. Did we change the subject to something completely different? Okay, I'd like to escape, but it is no longer giving me that option. I need to leave now. Okay. Hey, rude. Take this. Now you can't move, so it makes it much easier to beat you up. Poison Sting doesn't do very much to Onyx there. Oh. Wow, this Pokemon, this Onyx is really, kind of a sturdy one, ain't he? Good thing we got him finally out of the way. Alright, next floor. And that's it. Okay. Barboach can't stay, but there's extra money. Trapinch can't stay, but there's extra money. So there you go. And Poochyena is going to give us more stuff. Yay! That brings us up to making progress. And Wurmple is happy that we've saved Weedle. So, more stuff. Another 50 points. Eventually we'll get to the next rank. May take a while though. Oh, I was not aware of that, Felix. Rocky's like, we did absolutely nothing. Everybody, let's go to sleep now. That's hilarious. He wasn't even involved in this one. He's like, didn't we do good work today? We did nothing, but okay. I remember Flygon mostly being a pain in the neck. Good morning. We must shave Siftree. I give up. Alright, well, we got more mail, which is great, but also, why do we need more mail now? Dude, we're about to go save somebody. Did you miss that memo? What's going on? Handy wonder orbs. Okay, well, yeah, I know what orbs do. Wands are great, but I don't need them right now, and I will deal with this another time. Okay. So let's head back into the city, do another monetary deposit, and then we'll go and take on old Zapdos, and, you know, what could possibly go wrong? Oh, we got a tiny reviver seed. Nice. Oh, you guys are fun. Alright. Let's go take on a legendary bird, shall we? So, we're being told we need to go to Mount Thunder. So, let's do some team modding. I don't want you on the team. I want Geodude. And then we gotta do some items management. So let's... First of all, let's organize. Yeah, that's what I thought. We don't need a gold ribbon because it does nothing but sell. Throw that. Throw this. Throw this. This. One of those. Wow, I got a lot of tiny reviver seeds. I probably don't need all of them. I'll take 3. Keep one of them. There we go. So I deposit all those, and then item withdrawal. Let's see if there's anything like worth holding on to. Drinking it raises your speed. This effect is permanent. Well, hold off on those until now. For now. Okay. It's time to get rolling. This is fine, right?
This is the foot of Mount Thunder. I wonder, is Alakazam's team already on their way?
Well, since we took an entire day to get here.
Zapdos. It sounds really tough. I'm shaking. I can't be scared now. Our objective is simple. We're rescuing Shiftry. Jello, let's try our best.
I mean, we've got an entire Geodude. What could possibly go wrong? Felix, that's absolutely terrifying. Sounds like perfect Pokemon fodder. Okay, there's money. I'm trying to avoid as many bad guys as I can. I don't want to get into any unnecessary battles. Sometimes I can't avoid it, but if I can, I will. Use quick attack to get this guy to come up closer. Or he might not come up closer. Volcarona has me very surprised in general. I don't mean that in a bad way, I just don't see it very often. And when I do see it, I'm like, oh yeah, that thing exists. I don't know how else to explain it. Y'all know what I mean though, right? It's like, oh yeah, that's a thing. I forgot. Okay, well this one wants to come and fight us in a corridor, looks like. Let's try this. Well, that didn't do as much good as I hoped. Oh my gosh. Here, take this. Yep, looks like I already gotta use a berry. Yeah, Volcarona does look pretty impressive. As far as, I remember when I first saw it, I was like, hey, that's kind of cool. It's interesting because it looks a little less like an average Pokemon design. I don't know how else to explain it. Nope, I'm asleep now. Alright, you guys want to take care of this dude for me? Hey. Thank you. Geodude had the common sense not to reset defense, having just picked it up. I don't know how that happens. Vespiquen? I've seen Vespiquen, but it makes me anxious. Ariados is fine. I don't know how wild Pokemon recover. That's an excellent question that I unfortunately cannot answer. I have to admit, it feels a little bit overpowered to have a mechanic where I can chain moves like this, but I absolutely love being able to do it. It's like, hi, I'm here to ruin your entire day. Observe. That looked like it hurt. And there's the staircase. I have to know what's down here. Ooh, Pecha Berry. Good. And money. Well, the money wasn't as important, but it's nice. And here's another Pokemon. That sounds evil, Felix. Absolutely evil. Arachnophobia, Tux? Come on, spiders are our friends. But yeah, Friffle, I imagine that they just recover over time. I mean, the Pokédex indicates that some Pokemon are hunted by others, so I mean, in theory, there's some kind of mortality, but for the most part, since in a game it just implies that they faint, it would appear to me that what is primarily involved is just being unconscious for a while and hopefully waking up on their own after a while. Hey, the chat is what makes it fun, guys. You guys don't need to apologize for talking. My favorite generation? How many people am I going to anger when I say Gen 7? There's 5 of you. Are all 5 of you going to be upset with me? Let's find out. Because it's Gen 7. Gen 7, in my mind, had the best worlds, activated the most mechanics, and had the most full Pokemon experience available, so... Alright, Geodude, let's give you this so you don't get poisoned. Alright, this guy's beginning to get on my last nerves. Okay, I was supposed to be behind you. That didn't work. Okay, we'll try quick attack. Tux, I wouldn't have assumed you were nervous about spiders if you hadn't told me, but I guess it's true. They do move in a way that makes most of us go, don't like that. I mean, I don't mind spiders terribly. If they're past a certain size, then I get concerned. I don't like it when they're huge. That is definitely a problem. There is an entire Stantler ahead of us. Okay, well that worked. I didn't play Gen 5. And I've tried Gen 1, but despite what everybody says, it's not the best. The games are not the best. They're just flat out not. They're not bad games, but they're not the best games. And anybody who insists that Gen 1 is the only good Pokemon generation clearly has never picked up any of the other games in their life. I didn't play Gen 4 either, so I can't offer much of an opinion on that one. Yeah, it's true, there was no Lycanroc prior to Gen 7, so... we gotta give Gen 7 credit for that. Gen 4 is a pretty popular choice among a lot of people, I've noticed. Because I'm so new to this franchise, I don't have the same level of nostalgia for it that a lot of people I know seem to have. So... what can I say? I'm just not as into it. But it is cool that so many people have nostalgia for it. It makes me kind of want to go back and play it, but like not enough to actually buy it. Okay, well there's the stairs. That's convenient. Like I said, when I'm in these kinds of missions, I tend to try to go through them as fast as I can. The less I have to deal with, the happier I am. I'll be honest, I'm not impressed with Sword and Shield. I'm really not. It just feels like a gutted version of a 3DS game. They didn't even improve the graphics that much. But, I'm hoping that streaming it tomorrow will change my mind on that, and I will, in fact, learn to appreciate it as much as other people appear to be doing. Alright. Another one of these. Okay. I am very low on food, so I have to be cautious there. Oh, Rocky got poisoned. Alright. Pecha Berry time. Take care, world. Safe travels. Be rested. Okay, I just used an attack for no reason. There we go. Wait a minute, where did all our apples go? Okay, we've got a lot of these. Wow, there's a lot to unpack here. Alright, I'm gonna chow down on one of these puppies. There we go. That's better. I try to refrain from being on a soapbox about that game too, because I know a lot of people really enjoy it, and just because I'm not doesn't mean I want to be the person that ruins it for everybody else. So, ooh, hey, look, Growlithe. We can have a Growlithe. Definitely bringing on Growlithe. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Tux. The idea of having Pokemon battles be kind of the replacement for that is fun, but they butchered the Pokédex so thoroughly that it's not even funny. Also, the mechanics did not feel any cleaner than they did, and the amount of graphic pop-in is actually embarrassing. Like, it just doesn't... you know what it feels like? I think the best way to explain it is, it feels like Game Freak was trying to learn how to develop Pokemon all over again, and it didn't work. That's pretty much what it felt like. But, again, I'm trying not to be, like, a ruiner, because a lot of people really do enjoy the game, and for that reason, I want to show it a degree of respect. Just because I don't love it doesn't mean nobody can. But, maybe if I play it as a Nuzlocke, it'll be more enjoyable. So, I'll give that a shot and see what happens. Wow, this Growlithe got very, very interested in being part of the team. Look at that. So yeah, moral of the story, Pokemon Sword and Shield are not my favorite titles, but there's no reason... Yeah, good point. Give him one of those. Since this stinking Gligar apparently only wants to attack Rocky. Alright, now you're gonna die. Now I'm just mad. Why does this Gligar die? What's up with that? Alright. Well, let's do some item checking. I don't know why I'm saying dying. Technically, it just faints. I literally just said that earlier, so I don't know what I'm thinking. Hey, you know what, Felix? If you like the game, that's fantastic. Like I said, I'm not here to tell anybody. Ooh, let's give this to the person who's not holding something. There we go, Geodude. I agree, Tux, but at the same time, I don't think anybody is holding Game Freak accountable. The rave reviews for Pokemon Sword and Shield indicate that even though a large chunk of the fan base wasn't pleased with the way the games were made, the overall reception was positive. Yeah, we've been streaming for a while, Frickle. My streams tend to be 3 hours, 2 to 4, but 3 is the most popular number. Which means after this mission, we will probably call it a day. I'm trying to remember what I'm doing. Oh, I'm trying to fix my buddy Growlithe here, who appears to have been poisoned. But I've run out of poison-fixing berries. Yikes. Okay, well that could be a problem. What does this do? Will this... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Nope. Nope. Using it heals bad statuses and resets lowered stats. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can find the stairs before the poison really takes Growlithe to task. But I don't think I'm gonna make it. Growlithe, leave us alone. Okay. I gotta find the stairs and get poor Growlithe onto the next floor so he can auto-heal. And of course the game is going into enemy spam mode. Let's do this. I need a little help here, guys. That did the trick. Not now. Oh boy. Spiky trap. That didn't work, thankfully. There's the stairs. Okay. I just gotta survive. Now is not the time to be attacking. Okay. We're safe. Whew. Alright, there's a fainted Pokemon. Actually, yes, Felix, I've been wanting to stream Pokemon Mew for a while, but I didn't have compatible hardware until very recently. Now that I do, there's still a fainted Pokemon on this floor. Fine. I'll go help. Here, you guys deal with the bird. Thank you. Okay. Let's give a few of us some ethers because we're running low on them. Okay, so... one for me. Refill Swift. I've heard Pokemon Insurgent is good too, but I have not played it. I haven't been using these very much, so it's probably a good thing to be, like, actually activating them now. Anyways, I've heard good things about it. So I might give it a try. Wait, how did I miss that? Okay, you guys deal with it. I don't want to. Thank you. We gotta go heal this other Pokemon. Give them an apple. I think it's a no, it's a Smoochum. Oh boy. Smoochum is interesting because it evolves into Jinx. I don't know, Felix. I think you're probably not the only one. Whatever food I eat will fill my belly completely. Huh. Well, that's convenient. Okay, so let's get out of here now. Oh my gosh, where did you all come from? Why? Just, why? 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 Here, take that. And you take this. Whoa! Okay. Smoochum there is not joking around. I don't know, Friffle. To be honest, I never know what my stream audience is going to be like. It kind of changes drastically from stream to stream. So I try not to make any assumptions. Wow. Smoochum isn't kidding around when they use Powder Snow. That's for darn sure. And now I have 6, so that's cool. The additional likes are nice, though. I'm a small channel, so it's nice to have any kind of attention, you know? I always appreciate that, so... Eventually, I'm hoping to grow into a point where, like, YouTube wants to pay me to entertain you people, but that's probably going to be a long time coming, and if it doesn't happen, I'm not going to, like, die over it, because I didn't start that just for money. I am here to a large degree because I really do enjoy doing this, and you guys are a lot of fun to interact with, so... Alright, that guy's toast. Oh my. Alright, my accuracy has been nosedived, so let's, okay. You know what? Instead of dealing with this, I'm gonna throw items at your head. Oh, okay. You know what? You deal with it. Thank you. Gligar appears to have decided to make a retreat. You know, a little while back, guys, I tried advertising a video, and it ended up getting, like, a bunch of dislikes. There were likes on it, too, but I forgot that sometimes people don't like what I do. I would have liked to have gotten their feedback, but I didn't get it, of course, so I have no idea what they had issues with. I'm one of those people who likes to be told, like, what I could do better. I don't mind if somebody doesn't like everything I'm doing, but I do need to know, like, what needs to be done. So, that's just me. We jumped from 6 to 5. Well, anyway, feedback is important. And it doesn't tell me who likes or dislikes things. Friffle, were you one of the people who disliked him? You would hurt my soul, my good man. Nah, I kid. I don't mind constructive criticism. It's just, usually, I don't get that. I just get I did actually have somebody curse me out in the comment section recently. They were very mad that I had made an ad out of my video. So apparently some people are offended by the very idea of advertising, so I learned that lesson. One of the things I've learned is that, well Friffle, that wasn't a serious question. It wasn't a big deal, man. If you didn't like the last video, it would have been okay, but I also would have assumed that you weren't here for that, so it's all good. There we go. Rocky took care of that. Is everybody moving really fast? What was that all about? Oh, well here. I guess we're out of items. Hey guys, I'm not trying to make anybody sad. I'm just telling you, I've had some interesting adventures on the internet, and sometimes people get mad just because you use the internet. And honestly, I'm not really mad at those people. I just kind of wonder, what motivates them to do what they do. But it is by no means meant to be a, hey, everybody, be mad at people who've disliked my stuff. That's stupid. I'm a full-grown adult. I can defend myself. And besides, some people may not like my stuff, and if they don't, that's totally okay. I don't expect to please everybody, but I am thankful for the opportunity to entertain a few of you and interact with you. That, honestly, that means a lot. And I'm going to take that privilege every day over being upset about one person not liking what I have to say. Moral of the story is, you can't let the internet or any people on it tell you how to make things or do things. Like, if you want to create content that makes people smile and somebody else doesn't like it or whatever, you really can't stress it. I don't know if I said that very well, but basically, just because the rest of the world gets negative sometimes doesn't mean you should let it bring you down. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm actually really enjoying this. It's been a good time. Oh, I got smacked around a little bit though. Whoa! I guess Rocky's a little upset. Well, thanks, Friffle. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Okay, I have too many items, so now I gotta start eating stuff or something. So let's try this. Since I have so many apples, I'm gonna eat this one. That'll give us enough room to pick up this apple. And let Smooch go back there and beat up that Growlithe. And then, of course, because I feel like poking this thing out. Yeah, I try to come up with interesting little thumbnails. I'm never sure how successful I am, but I do enjoy it. Okay, guys, moment of truth.
We've climbed so high. I wonder if we're almost at the top. Oh, look, Jello.
There is a statue of a Kangaskhan. Apologies for all discourse I may have caused. There are three of you here to witness what may be the climactic battle of this stream. Let us bring it to a thorough and impressive conclusion.
This is a Kangaskhan statue. It lets you move items in and out of the toolbox, so it's very useful on adventures. Remember to use it when you want to organize your items. Anyway, it's not far now. Let's keep it up.
Well, let's reorganize, because I already have way too much stuff. Can't hold all of these gravel rocks. And I can't hold all of these apples, so I'm gonna put 2 of them away, and that'll leave me with just 3. Put away 2 of the max ether. I can't move the box, so I have to hold on to those. But I also can withdraw a few items, and right now is a good time for that, because I lost some status items. So 3 orange berries, 2 pecha berries. Hey, Tux. Oh, for a moment I didn't realize that somebody had asked where you went, so I was like, good to have you here. I will acknowledge your presence once more. Okay, I'm holding too many items again, so I gotta deposit something. What can I drop off? Okay, well I don't need both of these sleep seeds. And we'll leave the escape orb behind. There we go. Okay. So I do plan on eventually creating that Discord server I told you all about. Life just got in the way through the entire month of April. Honestly, April was a mess, so hopefully May will be a little bit cleaner and smoother and overall just more prone. I guess I overhyped it. We're on the 11th floor and it's making me fight even more, so we're just gonna keep plugging along. More gravel rock, goody. I'm gonna have to start throwing away rocks, or else throwing rocks at Pokemon, one or the other. Which is not a sentence I expected to say. Okay. These guys are doing all the work. I'm just hanging out. Okay, next floor. If it's gonna be wielding a katana, it can't be a gerbil. It's gotta be Jello. You don't think Jello would be good at swordplay? I mean, come on. They've got to have some skill. Okay, these guys are making a retreat. I'm not gonna chase them. I'm gonna go this way. Rocky was getting ready to chase them. Y'all see that? He was like, "I'll keep going. I'll come after him. I don't care." All right, next floor. Okay, now it's time for the climactic battle.
This is the summit. Hey, Zapdos! Where are you? We came to rescue Shiftry, so come on out!
I can't even read that.
Ah!
That's funny. So Zapdos tells us to come and fight him, and then is like, "I have no mercy for meddlers." It's like, what? You told us to come here.
Not scared. You don't frighten me. Hey, Zapdos! Release Shiftry! We're a Pokemon rescue team.
Whoop, sorry about that. You all are about to hear a loud clang. Great and righteous fury. Yeah, real righteous, we can tell. Thank you, Fruffle, for that. Okay, so there are 5 of us. Current range, big. Okay. gotta figure out my first course of action here. Are there any items I can use that will make life more difficult? Let us try... the Petrify Wand. Okay, we got very temporary paralysis here. Okay. We're gonna try a move. I need you guys to get in here and start helping me. Okay. They're all attacking. Ouch. Peck is a ranged attack. That stings. Pressure. I hate pressure. I'm just gonna have to hope that... we can do... Whoa! Oh my gosh. Zapdos is eating up our items too. This is not good. Okay, what happened? How much of my inventory did I just lose? 1 Oran Berry and a Reviver Seed. Chewing up our Reviver Seeds. Dang. Okay, do I have a Blast Seed? Because now would be a really good time to use them. Okay, Rock Throw did nothing. That smells. Come on! You guys all need to get in here and help. Rocky, stop using Quick Attack. Smoochum's hitting harder, so come on, Rocky, not Quick Attack. Use something else. I hate Peck. It was so annoying. Rocky. Zapdos is eating all of our berries, which makes it so that we can't recover and only they can. And everything is missing them too. This is really bad. Wait a minute, what? Wait, we actually did it? Guys, I beat up Zapdos. Zapdos is toast. Tux, I don't know how I feel about that analogy, but I just got a chance to read it. What is going on? Well, looks like Zapdos is going to try to recharge. I've calmed down. That's it. That's the game. I've calmed down. Take Shiftry back. You kids, you've impressed me, but things won't be this easy next time. I will go all out next time, so you'd best be prepared. All out? Punk, you ate like half of our fruit. You stole a bunch of our stuff. Hey, look, there's
Look, there's Shiftry.
So Shiftry is not dead, despite Tux and Rocky's opinion.
I'm glad you're safe.
That was an eye-opener. Driving off that Zapdos. A plain Eevee. Take care, Felix. I sensed it when we first met. Perhaps you aren't a Pokemon, are you?
Wow, how can you tell that? But you're right, Jello isn't a Pokemon. Jello's a human.
Q Shifter is going, what? And now everybody gets to panic. I love how Tyranitar's icon is all profile, because they're like, yeah, this is a weird shaped head.
He doesn't understand very much either. Woke up one morning here as a Pokemon and doesn't remember anything about being a human.
Wow, just give my whole backstory to these guys, huh?
Oh, wait. Lumber said something in the square. He said Alakazam knows everything. Alakazam, do you know why Jello became a Pokemon?
No. I can't determine that. See you next time, Felix.
Oh, I thought you would know.
However, there's a way to unveil the truth.
Oh, really? How?
Make your way to the Hill of the Ancients. There you will find a Pokemon that stares into the sun all day.
Well, that sounds painful.
A Pokemon who is said to see into the future. Xatu is his name. You should shed light on your puzzling friend.
Okay, so we should go see Xatu. Jello, let's go. Off to the Hill of the Ancients.
We just took down a Zapdos, and Rocky's already like, let's move on to the next thing.
We can't waste any time. Let's go back, quick. Shifter, you too. Let's hurry back.
Yeah. I guess we should.
Jello! Don't just stand there. Let's go home.
Uh-oh. There is something that concerns me, but it should go unspoken for now. For their sake. And on that treacherous note... Ooh, we get extra gummies. And iron. And on that note, folks, we got some really good stuff here. Let's name our buddies. Growlithe, of course, needs a name. If you'd like, Friffle, you can go back and watch the previous stream. I don't delete them, I keep them public on the channel, so anybody can check them out. Forgot to name Growlithe, but that's fine. Smoochum wants to join the team, so we'll let Smoochum stick around. Anybody got an idea for what a Smoochum should be nicknamed? Maybe... Yeah, this works. I don't know why I'm going with this, but we're gonna go with this. Alright, and that's it. The next morning... The next morning finds me here, where I should be able to save and quit. But I can't actually pause, so it looks like I have to listen to a cutscene first.
Jello, good morning. Yesterday I did some checking around. Apparently, the Hill of the Ancients is in the Great Canyon. We should go there right away. Off to the Great Canyon. Huh? What's the matter?
Listen, Rocky.
Huh? What is it?
Why are you so fired up?
Why, what, you need to ask?
Oh great, I get to be selfish.
For others? Come on, what do you think I am? We're friends, aren't we, Jello? I want to do my best because it's for you.
Anybody else want to cry now?
That's what this is about. So as always, let's try our best.
And here comes the mail. I don't know, but that's a terrible thought, Friffle. Alright, well... That's it, folks. This has been a good time. I had a great time hanging out with you all. And And we went 3 hours and 15 minutes today with 2 completely different kinds of levels, or 2 completely different types of games. But, I'm gonna call it a day. I'll see you all tomorrow, and in the interim, I wish you all a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me. It was a good time, and I had a lot of fun. We didn't have any technical errors, nothing broke down or snapped, and the computer didn't get mad at me the whole time. So, I'd say overall it was a success. Thanks for everything, guys. It was a lot of fun hanging out with you, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care out there, alright? Ciao for now.